Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Claudio. So glad that you're here. Today we are going to be creating our very own Valentine's cards using Adobe Express. I think with Valentine's just around the corner, thought it would be a good idea to dive into creating our very own. We could either print out or share them digitally. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Here I am at the home screen of Adobe Express, and I'll start by clicking on the blue plus sign here in the top left corner. Now, if I intend to print this out, then I do want to make sure and use a custom size. I'll select inches here. You could always share this on social. You could always resize it, but it's nice to start off with a print size if you intend to print. And then again, you can always resize it to be able to share it on social digitally. So here's my project background. I have basically a clean slate, and I'm going to do a simple design here to begin with. And I like using a solid color in the background. In this case, it's like less is more, this type of design. So I've got a nice red. So I'm going to contrast this red with a basic white. So let's go here and do a search, and we're going to type in heart here. So again, make a basic Valentine's card here. So we have photos, templates here, but I want to head down here to, we have design assets, shapes, and icons. I'm going to go with the shape here. So we're going to go ahead and go with this one here. You know what? It's perfect. It's already white, exactly what I wanted to be. And so we're going to put this heart kind of off center here just a little bit here. And then what we'll do is we'll go to our text option here and add some text. And, you know, we're going to say, I love you. And again, this is going to be a basic love card to your significant other or to your crush. So here we go. I'm going to change this to a different font, but here's where I recommend here to use the recommended. That sounded kind of funny. I recommend to use the recommended here. Come up to the recommended fonts, since this is going to be a gift card. I'm going to choose view all so I can see all the different recommended fonts. And here you can get creative. And again, this is AI recommending fonts based on your design, your color. So I'm just going to go scroll through here, and I like this all caps one is cool. Let's go with this one right here, and then we'll come back to our text options here. So I've got this one that says, I love you. I was able to choose that. And what we can do here now is go to a dynamic font here. I should say dynamic layout, and then I can resize this here. It says, I love you. And then what we'll do is we'll adjust the space right here and move that in here really close like that. Design right there we go. And now what I'll do is I'm going to bring this up. I'm going to use my guideline here I'm going to center this. And now that I look again, I'm just going to bump up the spacing just a tad bit, because those O's were touching just right there, close enough. And then what I'll do is I'll click on the heart here, and we're going to align it to the text. As you can see, it's a little bit different size, so we're just going to adjust it a tad bit. So there we go. Now it's kind of locked there. I should say snapped to that size, and we'll just move this one slightly to the right. And what we'll do is we'll select all of these, and we can come up here to align. We can choose the middle, and we don't want to center because then it'll overlap. And then what I'll do is I'll group this so that way whenever I move the text, it moves along. And so I've got it centered. And one really cool design feature is the kind of the empty space, we call it white space or negative space. And here's what I'm going to do. So I've got one option here. Actually, let's do this. We're going to keep this option, and I'm going to show you a tip here. We're going to come up here to the view all pages. We're going to click there. We're going to duplicate this project. I should say the page. And now we're going to go to page 2, double click. You can see it says page 2 right here. And here's where the other design option comes here. I'm going to make this a little bit smaller and kind of move it to the bottom right corner. It's just one of those really cool design options. You know, you got this whole space. So whenever you give this card to the person, their attention will go here to the bottom. It says, I love you. And now what we can do is download this project. We can choose to just download this one right here, and it's best for image. If you want to print, you can do PDFs or download and share digitally. So here's my first version, or my first Valentine's card and give this one a try. But now we're going to do a different one here. So let's go ahead and head back to the home screen and we'll start back again. So I'll click on the logo up here on the top left. We're going to click again to the blue plus sign here and we'll go to resize again. I should say choose the right size. We'll go, whoops. Let's try that one more time. Let's go ahead and click on the blue plus sign here. We'll go to custom size. Let's go ahead and change this to inches and we will go to a 5x7 again here and create the size here. So now for this one, I'm gonna have a little fun with this one. And so what I'm going to do is add a background color. And for this one, I'm gonna go non-thematic, so the traditional colors that we have for Valentine's. We're gonna change it up a bit. So I'm gonna go with this like a bluish color right here. And now what I'll do is add some text here. Now notice how there's some different grouped text right here. You could check those out. I would give those a try if you want, but I'm going to add my own here. And we're gonna say, be my Valentine. There we go, be my Valentine. Do a little exclamation there. And then for this one, I'm going to select text here and I'm going to use my favorite font, which is Bebas No. If you've been watching my videos, you know that that's my favorite font. For now, I'm going to leave it black, but I am going to go dynamic here. Or actually, let's have a little fun. Let's go circle. And we're going to make this text smaller. So we're going to hold this down over here to decrease the font size here. So you see the font size getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And there's a purpose to this madness. I actually didn't even have to do that. So what we're going to do here is where it says be my Valentine, you can see we click through here. We're going to add some spaces in between here. I think I just did 2, 3, 4. So let's go here, 2, 3, 4. Hope not too many because I'm going to get rid of that. Go slower. There we go. And I think getting close to where I want it to be. Now I'm going to click here and then hold the option. And here we go. Be my Valentine. Maybe what I'll do here is, won't you be my Valentine? There we go. And then we'll select this all and resize it a bit. Let's see. What I'm trying to do, there we go, is make that text a little bit smaller. And I may have to add additional spaces in here just to make the smaller. There you go. So you can see my text is getting smaller and smaller as I go. And so what I may end up doing here, let's do a little redesign here. Let's remove all those extra spaces. And that's one of the things about, when you're creating is the whole process and having fun with it. It gets messy. So you're watching my messiness here. So let's go ahead. Be my Valentine. Okay, too much. Add a space. I'm going to select this all, copy, and I'm going to paste it in here. So we're going to add it a second. There we go. That's what I want to do. So basically, I'm repeating here. Won't you be my Valentine? And here we go. So now we got it in both sections, and we'll do a little rotate so we can read it. There we go. Right. So that's kind of where I want it. And we're going to center this one. And again, this one's just kind of a fun Valentine's card here. Whoop. Let's get it centered. There we go. Now we're going to bring in an image. I'm going to bring in one of my images here. And let's see. I'm on another screen, but here, I'll show you what I'm going to do. We're going to go to Media, Upload from Device. And we're going to go to, I have a folder with a bunch of photos here, silly ones. And let's see here. I'm going to be kind of goofy with this one. So let's see what we have here. There we go. Yeah, maybe that one. Let's pick that one there. Won't you be my Valentine? There we go. So I've got this photo, and what I'm going to do is use the crop feature here. So again, we're having fun with this. I'm going to click on here, and we have all these traditional, square rectangles and so on. But we're going to come down here to the shapes, and we got the heart one. So we're going to crop my picture into the heart here. We're going to resize this, and maybe rotate a little bit. There we go. Try to fit it all here. There, move it around, and let's resize. I don't want the door frame to be there. There we go. Yeah, close, pretty good. And then let's see, we'll do a little rotation like that. There we go. There's a reason why I'm doing this. There we go. We're gonna leave it there. Now when I got the heart here, I can rotate the heart, make it straight somewhat here, and then we'll come in through here. And now that I see that green in the back of my photo, I may end up changing the color of the background, which is great. But here's a cool tip. We're going to click on the background color and we're going to grab some of this green here. Yeah, I don't know if I like that too much. I may end up going back to the other one, but yeah, maybe I took too. See, let's try kind of a super bright green. Okay. That's all right. Let's stick with this one here. And we've got the text here. And, you know, we've got one version. So let's try this. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to come up here to the view all pages. And we're going to duplicate this. And let's go through the iterative process here. So let's go to the second one. Because as I'm creating this, I don't know if I like the text in circles like that. So I'm going to copy, won't you be my Valentine? I'm going to copy that, and I'm just going to get rid of this again because I'm just not too happy with this here. There we go. We're going to do a shortcut here, come up here to backspace, delete that. There we go. And now I can keep this heart kind of the way it is, and we'll rotate it back like that. And since I'm kind of looking in this direction, we'll do this. Looking in that direction. We're going to add some text. And I'm going to paste what I had before. Won't you be my Valentine? And let's go view all. Let's see what the suggestions are. And let's see here. Not liking any of the suggestions. So I think I'm going to go look in here. And let's see what we have. Let's go with this one right here. Let's try that one right there. Yeah, cool. We'll take that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an outline of white. And we're going to make that outline a little thicker there. And we're going to adjust the spacing. And let's see about bringing this a little bit smaller. There we go. I think I like this a little bit more. Yeah, should be my Valentine. And now what I'll do is let's keep this and let's duplicate this one. And now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to our elements over here. And I'm going to type in hearts. And let's see what we come up with hearts. So we have design assets, we have backgrounds. Yes, this is what I was looking for. We got all these hearts, and what we're going to do, here we go, this one right here. We're going to add this heart. Cool. Kind of cool. Now what I'll do here is minimize, I should say not minimize, but let's bring down the opacity of the hearts. Or maybe keep it up, we'll see. We'll leave it like that. Now I've got this heart here. We're going to do one more thing with this heart. I think I'm going to straighten that out. And in second thought, I think I'm going to bring the opacity down to those hearts. I'm going to change the background color to white. There we go. I think it's not as busy. There we go. Not too bad. I think that'll work. I actually like that one a little bit better than, there we go. Let's bring that down. So we've got, you can see the subtleness of the hearts in the background. Let's view all pages. So we got version 1, 2, and 3. I could always use all of those. And then the previous one that I shared with you, again, want to download those, and then you'll be ready to share off or print them if you'd like, and share them with your very special significant other. And that's how to create Valentine's cards using Adobe Express. And now it's your turn to give it a try. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so, click the bell to be notified for future videos just like this one, and please do share this video with others. Thanks again for stopping by and watching this video, and as always, have fun creating. Peace.